Michael Jackson was a divine messenger and healer of God. Think about it. In the Michael biopic, he said, "Music is universal language." My name is Sophia. I channel divine guidance and wisdom through Source and activate spiritual enlightenment through my content. Today, we're going to be getting into what did Michael Jackson teach us and what is he currently teaching us with the new surge of him on the internet, of this movie. What is it activating within us? What is it teaching us, our soul right now? He is here present with us because we need him the most. He is continuing his message and his guidance and his healing from the other side right now, presently, when we need it more than ever. If you haven't noticed by now, Michael was very, very tapped in to Source, God, and compassion. He was extremely intuitive, sensitive, and had a higher understanding. This is because he held angelic frequency and DNA within his soul. He was an embodiment of Christ consciousness. He was Christ-like, a true example of what it means to be like Christ. So what was his message? Exactly that. Not to worship him, but to embody this ourselves. Man in the mirror, right? So first of all, what I'd like to get into that has been coming up strongly for me, let me know if it has for you in the comments. Earth Song. So what is the message and lesson in Earth Song? And why is it coming up right now? Because this is a huge theme on Earth right now. Our Earth needs us. I surely cannot do it on my own, but I do acknowledge the people taking action to fight for our planet, to fight for the ones who live here on Earth with us, all the birds, the ocean life, the elephants, you name it. The world needs us more than ever. So this is the lesson of awakening to our compassion and to our protection. Okay, compassion and protection. There are beings with lower agendas trying to take over our planet and destroy what is ours. We are going to need to take a stand at some point, and right now the divine feminine fire is rising. You may be feeling this yourself, that burning fire to take a stand, and it is going to happen. It is already happening. So pat yourself on the back. If you're struggling with your intense fire coming up, go outside, get into nature, practice being still right now. That is huge right now. Practice being still. Be outside, hang out with your rooster, hang out with your dog. Hang out with Mother Nature and be present with her. This is going to activate your compassion and your protection for our planet when she needs us the most. So Michael Jackson was a man in a position of power. So what he did is he realized suffering and he did what he could to help. The next lesson I'd like to talk about is being humble. Michael Jackson was a very humble soul. If you watch videos of his mother, Catherine, she literally tells us that she raised him to not get too big-headed with the position of power they were stepping into. So Michael really taught us to stay humble, no matter how much money we have, no matter how much little money we have, whatever your position in life is, to stay forever humble. He talks about how he has witnessed people fall because they weren't humble, and that will happen, and that I feel that is going to happen with some of the world leaders. Unfortunately, but they're serving a higher purpose themselves. We have to look at it this way so we don't get caught up in the victim mentality, right? Another lesson Michael Jackson taught us was resilience, okay? And this is so big right now. I know a lot of you out there, including myself and my family and your family, everyone in the world is being so resilient right now. After all the accusations, the abuse he grew up through, all of that, he stayed humble, he stayed in his compassion, and he was truly resilient. He stayed in his truth, no matter what anyone was trying to attack him with. That's another thing, angelic DNA. You will be attacked. Okay, so if you feel like you are part of angelic DNA or an empath or just a healer in general, you will truly need to up your protection game, especially right now. The next thing is to stay childlike. So staying childlike, he would literally talk about keeps us in our creative flow, helps us feel stay young at heart, no matter how old we get, no matter how many wrinkles we get, you know what I mean? No matter how tall or big we get, is to always forever attend to our inner child so that we may have the courage and the energy, the joy activated to create what it is we are here to create. Also, an important theme which seems there was a veil placed upon a lot of people's eyes with these accusations. I'm not going to go too much into it. Everyone will have their own opinion, and I respect your opinion. Michael protected children. Michael helped children. This is needed very strongly in the collective right now, as you know, with the Epstein files and all that lower agenda shadow aspect of the world that is coming to light. Another thing Michael taught us was to be giving. True joy comes from giving, and we in turn receive. I mean, look how much he received in his life. A lot. And you know why? Because of his giving soul. If we could tap into what we can create to give, how can we create to give? There is a shadow aspect to this that he taught us as well. To not overgive, to not sacrifice ourselves to give to the world. This was unfortunately part of his downfall, and we can learn from that. We can learn from other influencers' mistakes. We can truly, if we truly look at it, the big picture of things, okay, we can learn from it. So yes, giving, but giving is very much needed and appreciated by Source and the world, but also not people pleasing, not over giving. The next thing I'd like to talk about is self acceptance. Michael was raised in such a way that was very demanding for perfectionism. He was also a Virgo, so that makes a lot of sense. Virgos tend to be extreme perfectionists at times, which there is nothing wrong with that. That is just part of who he was. So, accepting that part of yourself as well, and also coming to the realization of not needing to always be better, not always needing to strive to be better, 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 but really coming into self acceptance of where you are currently and wherever it is you might be going. Keep your goal in mind, but do not only think of the end result. Think of how you're at point A, you're trying to get to point Z. Don't focus on point Z the entire time you're creating. Focus on A, B, C, D, E, one foot in front of the other, and accepting where you are at present. I truly hope this helped some of you. If it did, go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more weekly guidance and videos from me. I really hope this helped some of you understand what's going on with this widespread Michael. Hope this helped some of you understand what is going on with the widespread awakening of Michael. Much love. Peace.